Welcome to the Waupun Community Center here for some afternoon hockey, finishing out the tournament here, the Prison City Shootout 2024. It's our Peewee B championship game. It's going to take place between the LaCrosse Flame, wearing their home whites with the red and yellow trim, taking on the Onalaska / Holman Tornadoes. And I know that that's what it should be. It just doesn't fit nicely on the billing. So again, and I got to give a shout out right away to Onalaska. We had their two squirt teams here last week, and I'm glad to see that we've had their Peewee team come here. And I hope that hope it's because they enjoy the experience that we have up here. Waupun does not have a lot of shopping stuff. You're going to have to go to Fond du Lac or Beaver Dam if you want that. But you do have a good old-fashioned ice rink here. You do have people who care about hockey, and the community does have stuff to do. It just is not your traditional shopping. I got to point this out here, too. I said I have never, ever seen a youth hockey association put this together. That is so awesome for their 12 players that they have here. I always ask them to give me some information here. So in color pictures that are kind of, they're filtered so that they look like they're caricatures, something along those lines. But again, absolutely amazing that they would take the time to put this together. John Danielson is a coach, Dan Kemper, Tourney. Let me see if I can get this pronounced first time right. They gave it to me, and I got to see if I don't slaughter it. Gavashinsky. Hope that does it out there for you Onalaska fans. And you guys are actually, this isn't that far apart from each other, Onalaska and LaCrosse, so I'm wondering if you guys have played each other before and what those outcomes were. But you have to come all the way to Waupun to face each other again. That's kind of a crop shoot. So anyways, again, I've never seen anything like that, and I'm trying to find who's the manager who put that together for me, but I don't know, but it's absolutely amazing. So thank you for doing so. 50 seconds coming up here before we're going to drop the puck here on the final game. 6 games called today. This is my way of giving back to the Waupun Youth Hockey Association. I broadcast Championship Sunday for their games. It's not my normal gig. I do broadcast hockey. Yes, that is my normal gig, but I'm all over the place here. And I also work for RadioPlusInfo.com. Got to give them a shout out for allowing me to continue to produce for them and call, but I call hockey games for the Badgerland Conference hockey. So Waupun usually, and Fond du Lac, St. Mary's Springs. I've been following the Warbirds, the girls from Fond du Lac. So 4 teams that I'm trying to broadcast and give as much exposure to, because this is a sport that I love. It's a sport that's given so much to my family. Family vacations have revolved around it, but we would have never gone to the East Coast, I can't imagine, for any family vacations without Caleb having qualified and played a ton of tournaments out there representing Wisconsin, and also getting some calls to go out there and represent or play goalie for some other teams. But again, here's how I give back to the association. So they're probably going to go through, I'm assuming, a national anthem and a full lineup here. So we'll see if that's what's going to happen here. But the Onalaska team getting set here, rallying together at the crease like that as well. And we'll see. As Onalaska's getting ready here to play, and they're exhorting their fans to cheer for them. So again, I love it here. So glad to have that this championship is going to be taking place here between the Onalaska Tornadoes. And again, if you are watching or listening and I see 6 computers logged in here. That's crazy. I know there's more aunts, uncles, parents, or grandparents, or nieces, nephews, cousins should be watching this game. Here's the one chance you're going to get a chance to call or see a game called for the kiddos. So they weren't quite ready there, so an inadvertent drop of the puck. And here we go. In center was number 77, it looks like there, Riley Hager for Onalaska. Blowing the edge. It's number 42, it looked like there. That's going to be Oliver Givashinsky. Penalty right off the bat here, going to number 20 For the LaCrosse Flames, that's going to be Tommy Binsfeld. Penalty. .130. I didn't see what the call was for, so I'll see if I can pick it up from the announcer. So we're on a power play right off the bat here. Forgive me, I'm a one-man show. Usually when it comes to hockey, I can't really find even a lot of people. Sometimes I get for Radio Plus people to help me with running the camera. But I run my camera. I run my computer. I run my mixer for my sound. And I also try to keep track of the stats and names and find out what I can. Cross-check was the call. Puck is loose out front, and getting on top of it is the goalie for Onalaska. That's going to be number 77, I'm assuming, but that's not one of the names I have down here. So let me see what I've got going on here for the goalie. Somebody had highlighted it before, so I got to see if I can find it here. It's not on that sheet, so I'll see if I can pick it up. It's a different jersey than I normally see there. That's number 17. Oh, there it is. Max Choder is the goalie, so I do have it there. I have their must have their home jerseys here. It's number 17. I'll pick up that sheet here. Nice move there. Coming across was Rylan Daly for Onalaska. The Flames pick it up, coming through the zone. Nice pass into the neutral zone. Cross-ice pass. 8 seconds left here on the power play for Onalaska. They didn't have anything set up to get a shot off. Good job there by Cody Rowlett. For the Flames. And it's coming back into the zone. Rowlett going to get it again. Goes around by the King Manufacturing logo here on the Waupun ice. Tried to break it out. They do. Gets it over to Hank Kruger. Slams on the brakes, trying to get his team back on side here in this championship game. Pushed it over to number 89. That's James Meldy. Into the neutral zone for LaCrosse. Trying to get something up into their zone. And both teams right now just feeling each other out here. Feels like the Onalaska has a little bit more offensive zone time, but still couldn't get that power play set up. Up against the boards, trying to work it. That's number 11, Garrett Welsh. Gets it out in front, comes wrapping it around. Number 31 is the goalie, William Witzke. Shot wide of the net. Witzke's got a good coverage right now of that net for a Peewee. Crossbar is 4 feet. He's got a good at least 1.5 feet above that. See how quickly he gets down into the butterfly. He's going to be picked up there by number 68, Nathan Kemper. Witzik had it for Onalaska. Now skating with it is Givachinski. Pushed it in. A little bit of bumping and rubbing. Not checking, it's rubbing in hockey. Rylan Daly had it for there for a second. Turned over, coming off of the bench, number 67. Declan Droulard. I got to grab the Onalaska sheet. That'll be better than what I got here. I'll fix my pronunciations. Did such a nice job. Again, I don't know who to give that shout-out to for the manager, but it's beautiful. So I'm going to use that instead of what I traditionally have in front of me to try and help keep track of score. I'll just find a way to mark down things. Moving the puck. That's number 3 for the Flames. Nate Formanek. Drops it down low, comes out off of the goalie's stick. Neither one of these goalies so far, when the puck is down low, have I seen drop into the butterfly to protect a wraparound. Will lift it high, gets a save. Puck is loose, hammering away at her. Some Flames, and picking it up is going to be number 71, Silas Peterson. That's going to be an icing as it's going to go all the way down. 2-line pass. is an icing. And it gives me a chance here to grab the Peewee information here. So just making sure that I've got ways to make sure I got these pronunciations correct. Championship here for the Peewee Bees. This is different for me. I never am used to seeing the last game of a Peewee A, Peewee B tournament ever being the Bees ending it. But I can see where you want to try and get a little bit of equity, so I'm not opposed to it. Shot and a score? No. Stays out of the net. Good work there by the Flames. Witzke coming back with it to the Flames. That's number 17 trying to make a drag there. It looks like 7. No, that's number 13. Gavin Sauter. Stepping up to hold it in the zone is number 19, Austin Carey for the Flames. Coming back around. Knocking it away. It's number 77, Riley Hager. Trying to turn and go with it. Trying to create some space. Knocked down there by the Flames. Turned, going out wide, banks it off of the boards. That's probably going to be an icing. Could not be played at 9:04. And we're going to get a whistle. See if I can fix some of this other stuff out there. Let's talk about the goalie, Max Choder. Hobbies are video games, hockey, and action figures. A 6th grader. Gosh, I love this sheet. It's absolutely amazing. So I just got to get everything transferred over. I should have used it first. Held in there by the Flames after the icing. Going to pick it up again is number 67. I did copy that right. I don't know the first name, so if somebody can help me with that. Dacian, maybe? Droulard? Flames have it, holding it. Gets it into the neutral zone. Touched, gets past a couple of the Onalaska Tornadoes. Up against the board. Skating with it, coming in with some speed was number 11, Garrett Welsh. It's up against the boards. Skating with it, trying to generate some speed is number 68, Nathan Kemper. Gets rubbed off the puck there by Nathan Formanek of the Flames. Coming back through the neutral zone, skating with it. Nice move there by Tommy Binsfield. Shot wide of the net, goes into the corner. Onalaska, Daly tries to clear. Comes right back, ripped around. Gets it on the stick. Gets it back into the neutral zone. Doesn't have enough speed to get there first. Tried to get over to Droulard. Coming off the bench was number 42, Oliver Givashinsky. Into the neutral zone. Onalaska's got to get back on their offsides multiple, and I did a bad job with the camera there because I was looking down to find names and didn't look at my second monitor. 7:29 left here in the first period from the Waupun Community Center. Peewee B championship game between Onalaska Holman Tornadoes and the LaCrosse Flames. And again, they're not really all that far apart, so they're probably upset that they're actually playing each other here in a championship game when they could be traveling. Offsides on the Flames, and we'll have a face-off right down here in front of the broadcast booth here. Again, the Waupun Youth Hockey Association. Strictly a volunteer association. So nobody gets paid for doing whatever needs to take place here, and it's always been that way. And sometimes when you say always been that way, it's not always a great thing to have. Good job there by trying to wait till they recover. Good work there by number 13, Gavin Sauter. Gets put down into the corner. Gets rimmed around, picked up there by Givashinsky. Givashinsky. Is that right? I'm hoping that's close at least. I got to tell you, I'm disappointed we got 13 computers on there. There's got to be more people who like hockey, who get the chance to see their grandkids play, or aunts and uncles, or nieces, nephews, cousins. We had a 60 about, I think, in the last game here and on that Peewee A championship, and then we had Waterloo, Iowa, representing. In the Peewee A championship, taking on the Washington County Ice, who are just here in West Bend. So good numbers there. Good job there by the fans of. Puck's going to roll in on the goalie, Choder. He's going to get on top of it and get the whistle, allowing for a change for the teams. Yeah, so they did get an excellent job again. So 37 is Boo. Coming back here to live action. Sorry, I make that mistake often too, even in my regular broadcasts. I love the instant replay, but sometimes I forget about it. Skating after it now is Mo Haskell, number 21. Had it. Picked away there by the LaCrosse Flames. Into the neutral zone. Onalaska's got to come back and tag up. They do. But the Flames take over possession because of that. Skating with it's number 25, Hank Kruger. Drop down below the goal line. Center ice breakout. When you can execute it, it's great, and it looked like it worked really well there as Dacian Droulard tried it there for the Tornadoes. It worked. Shot towards the net, going behind the net to pick it up is Austin Carey. Has it taken away by the Tornadoes. Playing up against the board. Hard pinch there by Formanek. Cutting across, shot wide. That was a good hard shot there by Gavin Sauter. Shot towards it again. Another opportunity there. Picked up behind the net, trying to get the breakout, held in there by Formanek, and then it comes into the neutral zone. They're going to have to regroup. They get back on side. Onalaska was able to make one or two changes, walking away through a couple of defensemen, hits into the goalie's face mask or chest right there. And it's up against the boards. Trying to clear, number 42. Couldn't get a piece of it. It's going to be an icing. No icing, it's waved off. I didn't see what somebody get a hold of that or not. Good cross-ice pass trying to put it on. That one will be an icing. And we'll get an icing coming back this direction with 3:50 left here in the first period. See if I can get these transferred over here so that I can only use the one. Buhager. I think I got that one. Gavashinsky, one of the coaches as well. Held down into the corner. Nice hold here so far for Onalaska. Moves it up into the neutral zone for the Flames. Dropped. So that was number 43. Trying to hustle out there, Thatcher Blum. Back into the slot, taken away there by the Flames from LaCrosse. Had multiple names too for that. I saw River City. But I noticed their logo says LaCrosse, so I stuck with that. And if it should be different, you got to let me know out there. You have one job to do. You need to be cheering in the chat since you're not here in person with 2:59 left here in the period. You need to be cheering through the chat who you're cheering for, where are you watching from, who's your favorite player. You see a nice play. If I mispronounce something, let me know. I'm sure I'm also going to miss some camera shots that just automatically happen. So, and we're calling game number 6, so I can feel a little bit of fatigue setting in here in this senior citizen body. Nice move there. Shot in the back of the net for number 11 from the Flames. Working their way in. Choder could not get a squared up to stop it. And that's going to be a goal by Garrett Welsh for the Flames. And a nice work and play there, right in the back of the net. Missed the celebration over here. We'll see who picked up if there's any assist on that, but at 2:38, LaCrosse. Number 11, Garrett Welsh. And we'll see if there's going to be an assist for the first goal. River City or the LaCrosse Flames strike first. Onalaska seeing if they can come back right away. Great work there at the faceoff, getting it into the zone. Wrap around, there's a chance there. Again, not seeing the goalie go down with the butterfly. You've got all wraparounds all day long if you want them. That's going to be popped up, hit by somebody else on the bench. So we'll get a face-off right outside the zone in front of the LaCrosse Flames coaches. Trying to find their sheet here. I know I have it. I just have it mixed up in some of the other stuff. So let me see if I can find it so I can figure out who the coaches are. And again, a great job whoever put that. I wish I could give credit who put this together for Onalaska. So awesome to put this information out there. It's going to be picked up again. Number 11 was Garrett Welsh. Nice job there on the assist for Cody Rollick. Defenseman, likes basketball, skiing, and football. The goal scorer, soccer, football, and wrestling. Look at the multi-sport athletes here. And shouldn't be a surprise to anybody who knows hockey. Yeah, you cannot stand on a quarter-inch piece of steel and not be an athlete. It's not possible. And then move around and operate a stick and a puck. Just think about that. So the fact that we see this as incredible with their other hobbies or their other sports interests. Nathan Kempker put it into the zone before the Onalaska players could clear out. Therefore, it's considered to be offsides. It's a puck that leaves the zone, the offensive zone. They're dictated there by the blue line. You got to clear out before the puck comes back in. And there's no delayed offsides, which you hear about in the pros and college and juniors and all over. High school usually plays that rule too. The great work there by the Flames. I can't see who that number was. I think that was number 13, Gavin Sauter. Sixth grader who likes skiing and mountain biking and football as well. You just have to be a multi-sport athlete these days. Nice move there. Split in the team. Shot wide. Trying to see coming around who that was. That looks like that was number 77, Riley Hager. Out front, good save, and finishes it, and gets the put back in, as that's number 77. Shot the save by the goalie, and then finishes it and follows it up. Great work there. Good feed out front. See who gets that out. Let's see if I got enough information here. I don't. I think I'm going to run out. Who's going to get that assist? But the first goal here for Onalaska, 54 seconds left in the first period. Back to live action. It's going to go to number 77, Riley Hager. Drop down low. I got too many papers in my hands and a pen, and I'm trying to write and talk and see where I'm at. Getting down in the butterfly this time, making sure that nothing's coming towards the bottom of the net. Good stop there by number 71, Silas Peterson. It comes back into the zone. 1-1 here, 25 seconds left in the period. Daly drops it down. Rylan Daly for Onalaska. Good cross-ice pass there into the neutral zone. Gavashinsky, number 65, Maxim Gavashinsky with the goal. Gavashinsky, we're close. I got the ski part. 6.6 left. Should have let that clock run out, is what Corey Buckles is saying. Rookies on the clock. No, it's, again, we're all volunteers here. We love this game. So they'll get the face off, and that should do it here. So again, with the goal, number 77, Riley Hager. The assist goes to number 65, Maxim Gavashinsky. Oh, we'll get it. Okay, let's take a look quickly here at Onalaska since I've got this great sheet here created for me. And a good job, I think, Beth Binsfeld. I want to thank her for the LaCrosse Flames also. Let's talk about number 2, Evan Danielson, 5th grader. He loves his hobbies are gaming, flag football, water skiing, and fishing. Grade 6 for Rylan Daly, sports and puzzles are their hobbies. Eric Witzik, sports, friends, and family in 5th grade. The goalie is a 6th grader, loves video games, hockey, and action figures. That's Max Choder. Mo Haskell, grade 7, loves sports, Fortnite, R6. I don't know what R6 is. And fishing, and I feel like I should probably know that. Briggs Boohager, number 37, 6th grader, loves his hobbies are hockey, fishing, friends, and family. Oliver Givashinsky, number 42, 5th grader, loves hockey, art, and sleeping. There's one of my favorite hobbies is sleeping. Don't get much of that anymore. Max Gavashinsky, 6th grader. So I'm assuming they're brothers, maybe cousins, a year apart in school. Hobbies are hockey, soccer, and video games. Dacian Droulard, grade 6. Number 67, hunting, fishing, sports, friends, and family. Like the outdoor stuff, too. Nathan Kemper, grade 5. Number 68, sports, fishing, water sports at the cabin. There's another outdoor person. Silas Peterson, number 71, hockey, soccer, reading, friends, and family. And Riley Hager, 6th grader, hunting, fishing, sports, reading, Fortnite, friends, and family. So I appreciate all of that information put there with their pictures, too. Here we are in the second period starting out. Your score is 1-1. I'm going to go check that chat here, too. It didn't have time, obviously, during the intermission, but I am going to come back and check it. And when I get a whistle here. And a great job, again, by both of these teams in that first period, putting a goal in. And we're tied at 1. Onalaska trying to get it out. Here's the goal scorer for Onalaska in the neutral zone. Turns it over. Gives it to number 42, Oliver Gavashinsky. Down into the corner. Picked up there by number 20 for the LaCrosse Flames. That's going to be Tommy Binsfeld. Tommy's a 6th grader, defenseman typically. Shot, save, good job there by the goalie for Onalaska, Max Choder. Binsfield likes football, skiing, and eating donuts. I can take that last hobby. There's so many great hobbies here I get to pick and choose from for these kiddos, so I think a lot of them I have one of those. Off the end of the stick, I don't know how people knows how hard that is. And it happens more often than you think. The goalies get into position, it's the wide shot, and it hits the knob of the stick. Rarely do you see it pop into the net, but it can happen depending upon what side of the stick it hits. Shielding there. The only thing I can see right now from Max Choder, again, with all of my years with my son being a goalie, just got to learn to play out at the top of the crease and trust himself that he's created and cut off the angles. Good job there holding on to the puck and getting the whistle in time here on that shot. Continue to work across here with the LaCrosse Flames as we get players that come out there. I see number 25, Hank Kruger, 6th grader, likes fishing, soccer, and skiing. In at center is number 11, Garrett Welsh. Soccer, football, and wrestling. I don't know how you do wrestling with hockey. I just don't. I coached wrestling for 22 years. I had prayed that I couldn't wait to have a son and I'd be able to teach him how to wrestle. Had some great fortune at Medford, where I was coaching with Tim Raymond, who was a great head coach there. We had some great kids on the program. A great assistant coach, too, in Tron Brooks. Well, we had a great coaching staff over there and had some real great success. About 97, 98, 99, 2000 in there. Crass twins who both went to Wisconsin. Didn't finish up there, but stuff happens when you're not as mature to handle it. Cody Rollick, basketball, skiing, and football for the 6th graders. You can see the number 5 here, number 89, James Meldy. Good stick there to stop the attack, but it's picked up, staying onside. Hager shoots, has a chance, the puck is loose. And they're going to find out here in a quickly for the LaCrosse goalie. Good save there. If I can see the number 31, Willie Witzke, on that save. Picked up part of it there. Getting ready here for back to live action. Had a double overtime in, I think it was the Peewee, must have been Peewee B 3rd place game with Waupun and, can't remember who the other team, they were playing Iowa City Heartlanders. Double overtime victory for Waupun here in their own tournament. Trying to move the puck into the zone, shot off of the glove, ducking with the helmet. I mean, that's also expected with a younger type of goalie or inexperience, let me put it that way. Based on years. You got a huge helmet on. Your helmet is meant to take a ton of slap shots. Yavashinsky here trying to work it in, and a great play there by the Flames defense. Trying to pick that up. I think it's number 27, but I'm not 100% on that. See if I can pick up the number coming back. It looks like that's just number 20. Tommy Binsfield, and a goal is scored for the Flames. See who's going to get credit for that goal. Leading things through the line is number 13. Let's see if I can see it here on the replay. Shot going in. And I believe that is going to be number 13 who gets the goal. And I'm not sure who fed it. Right through the back of the net, 5-hole. .11:36 here in the second period. The Flames take the lead 2-1. Number 13 on the goal, Gavin Sauter, 6th grader. Onalaska seeing if they can answer. Good feed right directly to the house. Drew Kapaki, sorry about that, with the assist. So number 16 on the assist. And a good attack again right there by number 13, Gavin Sauter, who just scored, came right back and tried to put one in the back of the net again. Flames with a 2-0 lead here in the Peewee B championship game of the Prison City Shootout here, 2024. We have a player down on the ice. Let's see if that's number 8, it looks like it's down on the ice. I don't know if I have a number 8. Well, yeah, I'm looking at the wrong one. That's Rylan Daly. Sorry about that. Not sure if she's holding here. It looks like she might be holding her shoulder or something. She made it to the bench. Looks like she's moving around pretty well there, or he, I apologize. Can't tell from the picture, and I don't want to make that assumption. Again, I will get popping here and checking in the chat here soon. Trying to make sure I don't miss too much of the camera action. Nice takeaway there by number 42, Oliver Gavashinsky. Shot. Cross check probably there in the front. Number 11 skating with that's Garrett Welsh. They got numbers, a penalty with the hand up, so the penalty's coming to Onalaska. Hammers one, pounces all over the place, and get a whistle. Cross check is going to be called on Onalaska's number 65, Max Gavashinsky. With a cross check. 10:07. Is the penalty. Power play opportunity here for the Flames. Trying to work it around, comes out to the neutral zone, so a good active stick there. by number 2 Danielson for Onalaska. Good movement there with the puck. Offsides, way offsides. Again, who do you blame for that? You got to talk to Garrett Welsh. You don't play with the puck ever at the blue line. You're going to get somebody coming in from your team is going to try and come in and rush in to provide support. So as soon as you start dancing and playing at the blue line, it's going to be an offsides. Even in high school, it happens all the time until you end up working together and you figure out that I didn't have to stick handle there. I just needed to get into the zone, and if I couldn't get into the zone, then I need to dump it in the corner and allow my teammate who's coming with speed to go in there. Cross check. Goal! Scored! Not sure if I swung the camera or not. Slap shot from the top. It's going to be number 3, Nate Formanek, I believe. Let's check out the instant replay, see if I got that. Calling for it. And the goal is scored. All I got was the celebration there. Hit the button way too late. 3-1 now. Pretty sure that was number 3 on the goal. We'll see if I'm right or not. Come back here to live action. Flames with a 3-1 lead over Onalaska. The Tornadoes need to get some whirlwinding going here. Another assist, Tommy Binsfeld with the assist for the Flames. Again, and thanks to Beth, I'm assuming mom maybe, helping me fill this information out. Number 3 was for Monarch. I think we talked about the 6th grader. No, I don't think so. Football, ice, spice, and brunching. Save there by the goalie for Onalaska, Max Choder. Binsfeld right there, number 20. Droulard battling there as well. Hunting and fishing sports, loves the outdoors. For Onalaska, that's going to get an icing unless it's going to go on net, and it's not. And it'll be icing on Onalaska. Gives them a chance to change because, again, you've got this long change here when you switch sides in the second period, and typically this is where you do get caught up every once in a while with a bad change. Halfway through the period here. Nope, not quite. That's high school numbers. So I got to be at 7.5. So 1 more minute to the halfway point. 3-1 is the score of the Flames. Scored 1 in the first, 2 so far here in the second. And it's been to different players, so that's great to see the diversity. Nice move there by Sauter to try and come around. Battle in there, hard battle there with number 71, Silas Peterson. Popped up into the air, loses track, and it's going to squirt in. And a goal, number 13 for the Flames, scoring the 4th goal. See who gets the assist at 8:01. Should be number 13, I think it was, right, Gavin Sauter? Coming back here to live action in the center of the ice. Onalaska now trailing by 3 goals. Skating with it, making a couple of moves around the defense, gets in with speed, backhands one, misses the net. As Max Choder is doing a good job of battling and stopping the first one. Number 16 on the assist. Shot there this time again. Sauter wide open. Drew Kapanki. That's going to hit one of the Onalaska players, number 37. Trying to get off of the ice. Knocked down in front there. Collapsed by the Tornadoes. Comes in. Good work. Shot towards the net by number 42. Oliver Gevashinsky for Onalaska. Got more computers joining in. That's what I love to see now. That's great because these kiddos, again, they both have long trips. They're going to want to watch this game. on their way back home, and they're going to want to see who was cheering for them because streaming to YouTube, it's almost active right away within 15 minutes. About 20 minutes, I think, is the longest I've seen when I had a couple of overtime high school games to push it about 2 hours. So this is not going to be 2 hours long. Clock is running down here to 6:30. Onalaska trying to break it out. Banks off there, held in there by number 5, Cody Rollick, the 6th grader. Ricochets off into the corner. Picked up there. Onalaska trying to get it out, and they do get it out into the neutral zone. That's going to force them to get back and tag. Garrett Welch had it, then it's taken away by Onalaska in the neutral zone. A move tried to make there by Cody Rollick, and it's going back to number 21, Mo Haskell. Gets it down into the corner, still has possession, knocked away there by one of the Flames players. Runs a little bit of interference here. Trying to back check on it is number 68, Nathan Kemper, to help out. Does a good job there of turning away the attack. Ryland Daly, who was out there hurt before, comes back out onto the ice, gets a shift. Maybe there's more before that, but I didn't see it. Welch, again, the 6th grader, loves all sports and wrestling. Hop pouncing puck, and a good job there by the goalie to get on top of it in Max Choder, sorry about that, to get the save for Onalaska. 5:26 here in the second. Peewee B championship game here for the Prison City Shootout. Last game of the day. Calling number 6. So again, this is my way. I think this is the only way that I can get back. Sundays I'm pretty much, besides church, which I really am disappointed that I'm missing. And that is serious, but this is the only way that I can feel like I can get every team is on Championship Sunday here, because I never know if I'm going to be broadcasting on a Saturday for a different team or for Radio Plus producing. Moving the puck, trying to get it in. Hager was doing a good job of hounding without getting called for the hooking. Pretty active with the stick. Flames, again, changing directions is number 20, Tommy Binsfeld. Held in the neutral zone. Lots of neutral zone action right here, right now. Binsfeld decides to push it down into the corner, and going to pick it up is going to be number 71, Silas Peterson. Loves reading in his spare time. Binsfeld, nice cross pass to the defensive partner. Slap shot, missing wide. Not necessary to even slap it. I know that's how he scored his goal, but you get a good wrist shot, you can put just as much velocity, and you have more control with it. And I get it, it's allowed. Just don't think it's a great controlled shot. You'll see it more often at the pro level. It's waved off, as I thought that number 20, Binsfeld, would have probably got there quicker. Good cross ice, or deep pass here, getting it to number 13, Gavin Sauter, who's already got a couple of goals. Shoots right into the glove of the goalie. And when I'm dropping down there in front of me here, again, I'm trying to watch the play and check my, you can see I don't get that camera raised up quite enough. I got to work on that here. .348 left here in this second period. 4-1 is the score. The LaCrosse Flames with the lead right now, and they're looking at getting their championship plaque and some first place medals. Unless Onalaska, the Tornadoes, can come up with an answer. Tried to get it into the zone. It was number 6, I thought that was, but it must have been 8. It was Ryland Daly. Comes out of the zone. Everybody gets back on side to reset. Droulard gets it to Haskell. Haskell shoots, tipped up into the air. Nobody there to try and help pick up a rebound and put one in. Kemper comes back to reset. Tried to get a long cross ice pass to Daly. Daly has it, moves it into the zone. Good job there trying to keep it in as number 5, Rollick, is trying to get it out. Makes an escape move down by the King Manufacturing logo. Nice pass here. Good work to get it out. Right on the stick, tape-to-tape passing. Moves that into the zone. Pushing it down for number 18, I believe that is. Did I miss it? Coming back this way. Want to see if that number, is number 48. Conrad Wasson. Kemper working it in for Onalaska, has it taken away. Haskell tries to step and hold, couldn't get it. And moving the puck again is Welsh. Moves it over to number 19, Austin Carey. Back to the defense, reps up again, and nothing on it as it hits behind it. This is number 3 for Monick. I'll keep hounding it. Doesn't matter to me who it is. I don't even like slap shots in high school. I think that are you going to get a couple past? Yeah, everybody. A blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while here, but not a high percentage. Stick with your wrist shots. Get control of the puck, move the puck around, do some stick handling, and fire a wrist shot. Much more under control. Through the neutral zone, and I probably am here talking about him more here because I'm seeing more slap shots than I did in the other games, and probably getting a little, I can't say punch drunk because I haven't had hardly. I had 1 bottle of Gatorade. That's probably might be the other thing. I'm dehydrated and I can't think clearly. Offsides, and we get a whistle at 1:16. No, it's a hooking call on the Flames. Number 25 is going to be called for a hook. Hank Kruger. Number 25, 6th grader who likes fishing, soccer, and skiing. We're going to have a face-off down here. Mom's got to come and get a picture. Somebody's getting a picture of him sitting in the box. So here's a chance for Onalaska to get 1 back here maybe. I got that down as the second penalty only for the Flames. I might have 1 more, but I'll have to double-check it. Icing. Minute and a half for the hook at 14-point or differential here, so I'm guessing that it was at about 144. Let's see if that works out. Nope, got to go the other way, Jeff. 120. 1 minute left here in the second period. Shot towards the goalie, getting on top of it and getting the save is the goalie for the LaCrosse Flames. Number 31, Willie Witzke. Yeah, I am getting a little dehydrated here. I better drink some fluids. Skating with it here is still for the Flames, trying to get it in there. Save. No. Goal goes in shorthanded, and my camera did not switch over. So, of course, you get the call. Coming in was number 11, a shorthanded attack. It was a shot right to the glove and scores their 5th goal. It's number 11. 40 seconds remaining and a shorthanded goal. And my apologies to Garrett Welsh. I got your first goal, but I missed your second, so I'll do a little bit better here. What happens with my program here is sometimes my key sticks and it holds it, and when I go to make the switch, it slides the button, quote unquote, and it doesn't change over. So sometimes I miss that stuff. And I try to make sure, because I saw him coming in on the attack, I tried to click it and I still didn't get it. Taken away in the slot, losing an edge with some assistance, number 67. It's going to go into the box, I'm pretty sure, here for Onalaska, but picking it up and going with some speed, getting to the outside was number 13, Gavin Souter. And there's going to be the penalty here. Number 67 going into the box. Eight seconds left. It's number 67. Dacian Droulard. Minute 30 for the hook, or for the trip. Power play opportunity here. No, it's skating 4-on-4 for the remainder of this period. Trying to work it out, couldn't quite get it out, was the Flames number 13. And it's a 5-1 lead. Let's go check the chat, see what we got going here. Oh, you guys got a lot of stuff. That's so awesome. Dakota Horton, let's go Flames. Scott Zietlow saying, let's go Tornadoes. Shout out to Amy Danielson for creating the Onalaska. Thank you, Mary, for letting us know that. It was incredible. Great work there. Scott Lietzo watching from Onalaska. Favorite player is Max the Wall Choder. Got it. Yeah, he's hasn't had a lot of help on those rebounds that are coming out. Ryan Sauter loves Gavin Sauter, number 13 for the LaCrosse Flames. Rachel Kemper, way to go Tornadoes. Watching from Wausau is Mary Steffen. Go Tornadoes, and number 2. So who's the Tornadoes number 2? Evan Danielson. Liking that. Dakota Horton, way to go Flames. Kapeki. I'm hoping I said that right. That's what I wrote down. Elizabeth Kapanki. Let's go Flames. Watching number 16, Drew Kapanki from South Carolina. Let's go. Nice job there. Glad to see that you got a chance to see the game here. So they held every weekend, and Attila, I know you're trying to let me know whether you're watching and stuff like that. I do other streams. Sometimes you got to check it out on Radio Plus Info. I think I'll have one game for sure coming up this week that'll be on this channel covering the Waupun High School program. Again, they're usually at 7 o'clock at night here, so I'm not sure what time it is there. It's almost 5 right now. But I will be covering something that's called the Badgerland Hockey Conference Tournament for high school. And that'll start on Tuesday the 30th, and there will be at least 2 games that I'll broadcast. Michelle Sabatke cheering on Evan Danielson in Minnesota. Garrett's cheering loud for his cousin Evan. Gotta love that. Thank you guys for putting that in there, and I'm telling you, the kiddos are going to appreciate it on their ride home. This is, again, the way that you get to feel like you're here with us at the ice rink, except for I missed some of the shots, so you don't get to see them, and that wouldn't happen here normally. Still 3 seconds and 2 and 1, and now we've got a power play going here for the Flames. No more 4-on-4, working it in. Nice shot there, elevated. And still in the box is for Onalaska. So to go back again, I try to get at least one hockey game. I believe that I'm going to be broadcasting a state tournament here. I think the Waupun program has a Squirt A 3-8 state tournament. So I will for sure again be broadcasting on Sunday again when every team is playing. And every team plays on Saturday too, but I can't make that commitment with playoffs usually for basketball and hockey state tournament. I think is near about the same time, and I just don't know what I'm doing, so it's hard for me to commit to the youth. 14-21 penalty given right back. This time it's going to go on number 25, Hank Kruger again. Sorry about that. And skating some 4-on-4, leaves an opening and getting on top of it. A good emphasis on the save. Liking that one there by number 17, the goalie, Max Choder. Loves the video games and the action heroes. Coming back here to live action. My button switched on me again. Shot, pad save, ricochet out front. Needs to recover, trying to get there. Can't, pops up off of the stick. Good job there, still trying to recover. The goalie bounces off the post. Oh! It crossed the line? Oh, I don't know what that is about there. I don't like that celebration. Boy, I did not see it cross the line. I thought it ricocheted out. And I'm not going to get the instant replay in enough time. No, I'm not. So, 6-1 now here for the LaCrosse Flames. I didn't see who got the goal again. I was too focused on some other stuff. So at 13-15, an even strength goal, skating 4-on-4. Penalty's going to be finished here right now, coming up for Onalaska. They need to find the back of the net here to give themselves a little bit of insurance to have an opportunity. Power play here for the Flames. They just pump it over to number 13, who's going to take it and skate with it. That's Gavin Sauter. Shot wide. And 30 seconds left here in the penalty for the Flames for Onalaska to try and get something set up. Penalty's going to be called here this time on number 10, I'm guessing. That's going to go on Eric Witzik. It is. Interference is going to be the call. So a penalty coming to number 10 for Onalaska at 13:07. Interference is the call. This is an exciting time, though, for me as we start to get things starting to wind down. I know it's only like technically the third week in January, but getting closer and closer to playoffs for both hockey, girls basketball. I do some coverage, and we've got some great teams in this area covering here for girls basketball. We got Laconia, which is Rosendale, ranked number 1. Good save there off of the backhand attack by Max Choder. That's a tough one. He gets that save. Penalty is killed. Back to a power play here for the Flames. Working it out. Number 77, Riley Hager, drops it down into the corner after crossing the red line. That's how you do it, so it's not an icing. And we got the Waupun Warriors, who were ranked number 1, lost to KML, Kettle Moraine Lutheran here for girls. Threw a bunch of legs, couldn't get there. Good opportunity there for number 37, I believe that was. That's Briggs Buhager. They lost to KML, who was ranked number 5 in Division III, so we'll see how that's going to come out. Today is when they normally get released for the new rankings. And you got Oakfield, who's in the same division with Randolph. Shot in the back of the net. Good hard score. No way Choder is going to be able to pick that up and get the save if he's not crouched down already into a hard partial butterfly almost. Standing up a little too straight and trying to get those knees down. Again, it comes with experience. Seeing some pucks here. Now we have a 6-goal lead here. That's going to be number 13. Already, I think that might be the hat trick. I didn't pick up the goals on the 6th goal. I didn't see, they didn't announce who those were, so I didn't get a chance to find out who those were. We got a running clock here, and that's unfortunate for Onalaska, who came all this way. Again, they made it to the championship game, so you got to be proud about that. And you run into a team that you probably play a couple of times just down the road in LaCrosse. Austin Carey on the assist, number 19 for the Flames. Good move there by Kemper. Shot popped up into the air, and it goes in the back of the net, and that's going to stop the clock from running as Kemper's going to get the goal. Good hustle played there, making a couple of moves inside. And number 68, Nathan Kemper with a goal here, the second goal at 11:13. So we thought we were going to have a running clock here. No dice. Number 68 gets the goal. Yep, I forgot to hit the instant replay to show that. Let's see if I can get this water open, and so in the last game, people were wondering, I talked about it's my son's birthday today, 24th birthday, and I've been talking about it since 8 o'clock this morning, and I'm saying I got to text him, and every time that I think about it, I start it, and I get happy. Unassisted goal for number 68. Flames come right back at it, trying to get this thing back to a running clock. Comes back out to the neutral zone. Everybody's got to come out and tag up. You know what I'm loving to see out here? I can tell, and I'm sure everybody else can tell. Number 43 is back in this zone. He's got to come back out. And doesn't know probably much about the offsides rule, but I love the fact that he's getting a chance to play in Thatcher Blum. Player is down. I didn't see that. That's number 77, Riley Hager. Trying to get to the bench. Didn't see what happened there either. He's more focused on watching Thatcher. The fact that he gets the chance to hit the ice and get some skating. Somebody's got to explain to him again what the rule is and to try and remember it. Somebody should also talk to him about not throwing the stick on the bench. That's not going to fix it. A little bit of assistance going down. They're not going to call that this time. 7-2 here in the third period. Coming up almost on 5 o'clock. And I'm hoping before I get home that I actually remember to take the time and text my son that it's a happy birthday. And I think I talked a little bit about him. I've talked about him all day, so I cannot remember who I said to what during what broadcast. Good pass. Thought that was Flames to Flames. It wasn't. Held into the zone. Knocked down by the Flames. Comes back out into the neutral zone. Trying to dump it back in and you get a whistle for the offsides. And again, that's typical, just again, the inexperience. The first thing you do when you want to get the puck is you want to fire it back down. That's a nice motion there by Eric Witzik to go over, tap Max Choder. Pads. 7-2. Flames with the lead here in this championship game. And so when I told my wife that I was doing this, I told her, I think it was last week maybe on Monday. She was not happy with me because she had already lined up going down to Bloomington Normal in Illinois to see my son and celebrate his birthday and meet his new friend. And when I said I can't, I've got to come to Waupun, she went, no, you don't. And I said, yes, I do. And then obviously things worked out because we both know, again, this is the way that I give back to the association for everything they did to help my son. Being a director, I was able to have a key, and I learned how to Zamboni, and I would come down and Zamboni whenever they needed me. And I was also a tournament director for, that is complete incidental contact there, and that is hard hit. Heads were down while they were skating. I'm glad to see that both players got back up. Because an injury, they're going to call a body check. I thought that it was incidental, purely a mistake going after it, but they're going to give the penalty to number 13. Gavin Sauter with 1 minute and 30 seconds for a body check here at 8:32. Yeah, so I've spent a lot of time at the rink, and the reason I turned into being the broadcaster here is I didn't like how I was acting as a fan at every sport that they were at. I just thought that by yelling and was helping my son and helping the team, and that's not the case. Was making more of a fool out of myself and not representing the school very well. So decided to put a mic in front of my face and see if that would stop. Some of it does. I mean, I don't yell because I'll blow my amp, and I don't want to do that. But let me go back here and check some more into the chat, see where you got going on here after I get back to the live action. Puck back in play. Penalty here for the Flames. Onalaska trying to get something to work, and they can't get it out of the zone. Binsfeld holds it, drops it. Onalaska picks it up. It's going to be number 37 with it. Briggs Buhager. And it's going to be picked up there by number 20, Tommy Binsfeld. Held in there nicely by Kemper. Taken there by Onalaska. Trying to get it back into the zone. I believe that was Danielson who fired it in. Good pickup there, crossing and going into the goal. And it goes into the pads, and the save for the goalie from the Flames. Number 31, William Witzke. Haven't had to call a lot of his name. Onalaska, you can tell, is a little frustrated right now. Moving the puck. Witzik this time has it. And the Flames come right there, put some pressure on, comes back into the neutral zone. Daly had it, tried to attack in for Onalaska, and then it's turned back over to Binsfeld. He shoots way wide of the net. Penalty is killed off for the Flames. 6:50 and counting. 7-2 is the score. Trying to break it out against the wall. Gets it there. Binsfeld, a nice pass right on the stick to number 13, Gavin Souter. Souter changes directions, gets it back down, tried to give and go. Good work there for the Flames at the top of the of the crease, and there's not the crease, the goal scored by number 13. Just picks the goal again. Poor Max Choder did not see it at all when it came from the top of the slot to a high slot there. And then a ricochet came back out. And number 13 again. Is that a double hat trick? I don't think so yet, but pretty close. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blocker save there by the goalie for the Flames. And it's 8-2 and a running clock once again here for the Flames. And here they come on the attack. Odd man rush, 3-on-1. Ooh, it cuts in. That was nice to help. Ended up helping out, actually, by cutting across like that. Should have stayed spread out wide, moved the puck to one of the other players. Do a little bit of tic-tac-toe and see if he can force that goalie to move instead of cutting across like that. Just pulled it, your own player, out of the play, and it helped the defense to collapse, even though it was all 3-on-1. Assists go to number 16, Drew Kopecki, and number 3, Nate Formanek. On the last goal, it's a running clock. I know that yep, I've had enough. Nothing else I can say about that. Good work there by Onalaska. Shoots it, good save, got the inside of the pads by Witzke. Shot towards Witzke again, gets the stick on it, gets another save. Onalaska trying to get something towards the net. Good job tying it up there by the Flames. Stick with us here. We will we'll watch the awards ceremony here, because they're going to hand out awards to the individual players. Get their recognition again for being here in the championship game. I know that Onalaska is going to be really disappointed. But again, it's a really good showing to get here in the championship game. Save popped up, and it's going to be a score, as trying to play it with the stick was Witzke, but popped it up and popped it over, and now we're going to have running time stopped. See who got that shot. I believe that it's number 22, but we don't have a 22, so it must be 42. I'm seeing if there's another 2 that ends there. I don't, so I think that that's Oliver Gavashinsky to get the third goal. Right back at it to the Flames. They want to get back to that differential. So I think that that's who it's going to be. We'll see. I think it was number 42. Skating it back out into the neutral zone. Onalaska. Cross-ice pass to try and hit Droulard, crashing, but missed it. Oh, close, huh? 77. So a goal goes to number 77, Riley Hager. Assist to number 55 or 65, Maxim Givashensky. And the secondary went to number 21, Mo Haskell. On the score sheets, 350. Flames working around on the back door, was wide open there. Trying to cover. It's going to be a little bit of a contact and a check there potentially, but going to let it go. Nobody was hurt on the run-in. So at the same time as the teams are getting lined up here to do their handshake, I'll check everything back into the YouTube chat. That's an offsides whistle at 3:26. Face-off will come over here, right in front of the score box, the penalty box. The Tornadoes and the Flames over by the Mississippi River over on the western part of the state. Going in, a nice job of working it in off of the pads. It's a save by number 11, trying to get a wraparound. Good recovery there by Choder. That one goes wide. Choder trying to get back up and recover. Didn't have the camera swung far enough. Puck stopped from even getting there. Right on the stick of Hager. He's got 2 goals, looking for the hat trick. Reaches in there, looks for the potential hooking. I'm guessing in a closer game they would have called it here at 2:40. And going after it is going to be Garrett Welsh. Tries to make a move to the inside. Loses an edge. Onalaska chips it back out. It's going to be number 65, Matt Gavashinsky. Coming back with it is Welsh, trying to get another chance. Backhand wide, hits the bottom of the goal cage. 2:10 left here in this championship game. Between these two teams that are battling here. Oh, good movement of the puck there by Onalaska, stepping up and getting it. A nice save there. Reading it was William Witzke on the save. Good puck movement there and reads it. Number 10 wanted that goal. Eric Witzik had it moved. Coming in at center. Face-off, that was Danielson, Evan Danielson, number 2 for Onalaska. And again, a great job creating this little sheet. Continue to move that and give that over to other, if there's any other announcers that call. Coming back, it was almost offsides, but a good pull there and a hold by Mo Haskell. Puck comes in, down to 1:30 and counting for the championship plaque to go to the LaCrosse Flames. Witzik did a nice job there, just stepping across, taking it away. 1:20 and counting. Cross ice pass to Onalaska. Have numbers inside. Daly trying to get the stick on it, feeds it towards the net. Intercepted there by the Flames with 1:05 left here in the third period. Numbers for the Flames, no 2-on-2. That'll be an offsides, yep. And there's the whistle. The Flames from from LaCrosse, River City. Onalaska moves it back. Going to be picked up there. Trying to score again up over the top of the crossbar. Gavin Souter had a chance to put one more in the back of the net. Onalaska trying to get it out. Back into the zone. Flames, I think they were offsides on the far side. Getting on top of it was Choder, missed it. So the Flames keep it alive. Trying to swing it back out to the D. Calling for it. Shot towards the net, knocked down by Peterson for Onalaska. Good pass right there to Hager. 15 seconds trying to get there. Binsfeld is able to recover. See who the penalty would have been on in that situation, but they're not going to call it. Back out front, and a goal with 5 seconds remaining. A hat trick is going to go for number 77, Riley Hager. 8-4. 5 seconds remaining here. Gets the hat trick. With 5 seconds left. Cuts the differential in half, 8-4. Puck is down. Trying to make sure nobody gets hurt here in the final second. Whistle and the horn as the puck goes down low. Again, I did a terrible job there for you guys here in the championship game with the camera. So stick right around here. Congratulations here to the LaCrosse Flames for getting the victory. Well, he'll have the handshake here. We'll back out just a little bit, and then we'll have the awards being handed out. While they're doing that, I'm going to check that YouTube chat. You're welcome for doing this. Dakota, I do it. You heard me talk about why I'm doing it. I love it. If I rewind, the puck rolled in the circle of the bottom of the goal and rolled out of it. I think that's kind of what they're going to say. The comeback starts now. Let's go Tornadoes, cheering on Evan Danielson from Mesa, Arizona, and woohoo for Nathan from Rachel Kemper. So, again, congratulations to the LaCrosse Flames. They're going to take home the first place plaque here. And lined up here over here again, I know Onalaska's disappointed that they're not getting that plaque, but the fact that they're in the championship game is huge for them, so they should be really proud of what they were able to accomplish tonight. Or to this afternoon. Well, it's almost evening now here at the Waupun Community Center. Coming out here is going to be the goalie, number 17. He's going to come up and pick up the team plaque. So we're going to hand out goals right now, medals. Number 2, Evan Danielson. Number 8, Rylan Daly. Number 10, Eric Witzik on the goal. Max Choder, the goalie, number 17. Mo Haskell, number 21, picking up his medal. Briggs Buhager, Oliver Gavashinsky with the goal, with the medal. Maxim Gavashinsky, number 65. Dacian Drulard, number 67. Nathan Kemper, number 68. Silas Peterson, number 71. And number 77, Riley Hager, also has a hat trick for Onalaska, so they should have the hat trick medal out there. And now for the champions here, the LaCrosse Flames going to pick up the... Yeah. So typically what happens here in these games is the goalie usually picks up the championship trophy or plaque. In this game, it'll be the number 31, William Witzke, who's going to pick up the team trophy. And then they'll give out some of the individual awards as well, and then the medals for the team. So coming to pick those up is number 3, Nate Formanek. Number 5, Cody Rollick. Number 11, Garrett Welsh. Number 13, Gavin Sauter with hat trick plus. Trying to see if number 11 did. I didn't see it. So number Drew Kopecki. Number 19, Austin Carey. Number 20, Tommy Binsfeld. Number 25, Hank Kruger. Number 43, Thatcher Blum. Number 48, Conrad Wasson. Number 89, James Meldy. And the goalie, number 31, William Witzke, picking up their individual medal. So again, congratulations to the LaCrosse Flame on their championship here. They're going to come back with some individual awards. Number 16, Drew Kopecki, with a hat trick and a playmaker. Number 13, Gavin Sauter with the hat trick. And if there's any individual things, I think there was individuals for number 77 should have gotten a hat trick. Number for Hager. So championship pictures will be taken over by the backstop wall. I don't even know what it's called. It's a pop-up canvas that they have here that they purchased from Waupun. Again, I think that was a cool idea to have that there instead of having kids on the ice. But they're going to let the LaCrosse Flames stay here on the ice and get their team picture, and they should. I think that that's awesome. And again, congratulations. Thank you for following along, enjoying, and participating in the broadcast. I really appreciate that. And they did get it, finally recognized Hager to get the individual award to come over and get his medal for that. Because that's something special to come here to a tournament and in the championship game get a hat trick. So again, congratulations to both of these teams. Drive safely when they're heading back, I hope. Again, thank you for following along. I hope you've appreciated the broadcast. I'm going to continue to do so as long as I can handle it. So keep coming back here, I hope, to the Waupun Community Center. And I think the next youth that I will be broadcasting, I don't think I'll be broadcasting any of the playdowns in February, but I do believe it will have a state tournament here that I'll be broadcasting. So pop on here and see how things are going on that championship Sunday. Thanks again for following. This has been Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's Livestream. Take care.